Let's go. Right, this morning we've ventured over to Littlehampton, which is probably, I'm not sure exactly how many miles, probably about 8 or 9 miles from Worthing, because over at Littlehampton they have got a very sandy beach. Unlike Worthing, which has got a lot of rocks, it's very sandy. I'm following Mrs. H. She's got Tilly and young Gerard, and I've got Dolly. Oh, and there's dog poos. And this is the kind of, what you call it, boardwalk that leads over to the beach. On the right hand side, all overgrown, is Littlehampton Fort, which was a Victorian fortification designed to protect Littlehampton Harbour from invasion. You can see some of the brickwork underneath the undergrowth. They're gradually uncovering it and restoring it. It's a very similar fortification at the entrance to Shoreham Harbour, but that's far better preserved. And coming right down to the beach here is a golf course of all things. Gerard's doing a wee. You can just see some more of the brickwork. Mrs. H has just trod on one of the dogs. The smallest one, of course. That's more of construction. Nearly at the top part of the dune. Dogs, as ever, are keen to get there. Start seeing the golf course, Littlehampton town in the background, part of the harbour. It's actually clouding over today. One of the sand dunes, and here is the beach, which is a bit like the Mediterranean. Alright, relax. You can see that beach goes all the way around to Hayling Island, off in the far distance. Dolly's very keen to get to the beach. Once we let her loose, she'll just run and run and run. Right, so initially we've got some pebbles. I'll mix you over the pebbles. There is a very nice sandy beach, and you could literally walk all the way along and come out Hayling Island, Chichester, and on a good day you can see the Isle of Wight. Well, we've come here this morning because if you come here at the weekend or when the school holiday's on, it will be packed and can't really let the dogs have a good run. So we've come today. Now we're on the sand. We will let loose the dogs of war. And it's off. It's like a bloody greyhound. It's like a hairy greyhound. And they've all gone. Look at them. It's the last we see of them. Gonna have to get 3 new ones. But as I say, a lovely bit of beach. That construction over there is one arm of Littlehampton Harbour. Dolly's doing 2-minute mile. As I say, got the dunes. Clouds are rolling in, but hopefully it'll hold off until we're well gone. Mrs H is already calling Dolly back because she's about 2 miles away by now. Yep, here comes Tilly. Come on, Till, hurry up. Here comes Dolly, speed of light. Oh, she spotted another dog. And the first dog has decided to have a poo, as ever. But being good dog owners, Amanda has got a poo bag to hand. Now, they're all chasing other dogs. Come on. What are you doing, Gerard? This is Jerry, the smallest. You see him hop because he's lame in one of his back legs because when he was found, he'd been hit by a car and had a broken hip. Ooh, water sounds really good. It's that kind of I don't know what that noise is that water does when it breaks on the seashore, but it certainly sounds enticing. Mrs H, the dogs. What are you doing, Jerry? Yeah? What are you up to? You don't know, do you? You've no idea. Oh, look at this one. This one is recreating D-Day, coming ashore. Jerry's having a swim. He's going to get his bandana wet. Will we bear wet bandana? Yeah. Big tills. Oh, it's Dolly doing one now. I think it's the salt water. They drink it in salt water, it makes them want to poo. I shan't be drinking any salt water. Not if I can avoid it. Another little dog has joined. As I say, we more or less today got the beach to ourselves. Hey? No, I didn't. I thought she did, but I didn't see it. She may sometimes she just does squat and then just does a whittle. Oh, she found it. Amanda found it. She could find gold. The difficulty is, once it's in the water, it's not easy to get hold of. We won't concentrate on that. We'll concentrate on the doggies. You alright, Chili? Yeah? You good? You want tickle? No, you don't want tickle. See what your mum's doing. Oh, oh, she's off again. Hairy whippet. Oh, Jerry's having a paddle. Oh. She's come back out of the water. well, I'm not sure we're going to walk all the way to Chichester or Hayling Island, but if you did follow the beach round, that's where you'd basically end up. Now, I think, not sure, but if you look on in the distance, you follow the land all the way around the edge. The very end, the very large, dark shadow at the end is the Isle of Wight. So that'll be that one. Oh, somebody's got away. You got dirty puddies? Have you? Dirty puddies. Yeah, where are we going then? Dolly's amusing herself as usual. Oop. Go jump up, jump it up. Go on, Joey, don't jump on people. You're all wet. He's very friendly, Jerry. You know. He does like enjoying himself. Here comes Doofus. Tilly's far more relaxed about things. You see them off, are you? What are you doing? What? Yeah? You having fun? Yeah? Enjoyed yourself? That's it. We look out to sea. Some clouds, but it's nice and sunny. And once again, if you look in that direction, you'll see in the distance the windmills that plagues the south coast at the moment. Come back. Look. It's not so much can't hear as don't want to hear. It's what is she? Doofus. Yeah. Yes. But it will run and run and run. Yeah. Well, the good thing is when you get home, they just crash, don't they? Yeah. Peace and quiet for the rest of the day. Yeah. That's, and it's a good time to come down here because it's empty, isn't it? Yeah. Other than the parking charge. Yeah. Which is. I'm not even sure it's small, is it? It's like £4 for 2 hours or something. Yeah. 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 So they're getting their money's worth. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they tax us for everything else, so they may as well tax us for that. Yeah. Worthing. Yeah. But Worthing doesn't tend to have a sandy beach. No. Yeah, it's mostly stones. So, yeah, so whenever we get the opportunity, we come, I don't know, 6 or 7 miles and they enjoy themselves. Yeah, all 3 of these are rescues. Yeah, we've rescued 1 a year for the last 3 years. But, Jerry won't mind. Jerry seems to think he's a Rottweiler. So just ignore, Jerry. Ignore it. Yeah, no, it's something rewarding about rescuing dogs, isn't it? It's,
I was adamant it was going to be a rescue.
Mm-hmm. Well, little Jerry, the little one, he had a broken hip when we rescued him, so he's had to have his hip repaired. So he kind of, when he runs, he's running on like 3 legs. So, yeah, he does all right. And Tilly, the old one, she only ever lived outside. She's been chained up for like 4 years outside. Jerry's going like, shush, shush. But yeah, they've all got their little characters and their little personalities, you know. But it's all.
That's the sound of his own voice.
dogs.
Yeah, but it's socialising, isn't it? They learn what's acceptable, what's not acceptable.
Yeah, I think I've missed out a bit on that. Because we rescued him at about a year and a half.
All right, yeah.
And he had been bounced around a whole load of
Different homes as well.
homes.
Yeah.
About the age of 4 months, I think.
These had all been in shelters, and when they grow up with other dogs around shelters, they get taught the rules by the other dogs, don't they? What's acceptable, what's not acceptable.
Well, he was in rescue, wouldn't say home.
No.
Rescue centre is not. Some of it was the spade, I'm not quite sure what that looked like.
Well, all three of these are Greek.
Are they?
Yeah, we work with a charity in Worthing called Carrots, who support shelters in Greece. Because in Greece there's no RSPCA. You can run a dog down with a car, you can shoot it, you can do anything you like to stray dogs.
He's one of the Spanish hunting dogs, and they just took him out for the season.
Yeah, yeah.
Hang three.
Well, it's the same with Dolly, because she wouldn't hunt and retrieve. She was considered not to be worth anything. But you see her with a squirrel, you know, she'll hunt a squirrel any day.
Yeah.
But, it's you know, I retired, and when I retired, I became start rescuing dogs. Yeah. Sons are grown up, doing their own thing. We keep going, we get Isle of Wight. It's one of those things you think, I'll do it one day. Yeah. Yeah, you just decide how far you want to go into that. So everybody's enjoying themselves. Yeah. Well, in Worthing, we live literally 100 yards from the sea. But as I say, it's not like here we can let them run and free and do stuff. Response? Any response? Hey, where you going? Where you going? We're doing the whole length then, man. Oh. She's enjoying herself, Dolly, isn't she? Wonder if she remembers the last time we came down. It was worth the trip, Dad. I wonder where we were going. I thought parking charges in Worthing were bad, but what was it? £2 an hour? Yeah. £2.20 for 1 hour. £3.85 for two.
The only option you had was for 11 hours, which was
11 hours.
13 quid.
So, come to this beach in Littlehampton. You can pay £3.80 for 2 hours, and then the next level of payment is 11 hours, which is like £13. And it's like, best one in the world. I don't think we're going to be here 11 hours. So, they certainly know how to screw the money out of it. Another dog over there, man, don't know what that one's like. It's keeping his distance, which is good. See, let's look how much lighter it is at that beach up there, where there's a gap in the cloud, and that part of the beach seems very... Oh, Tilly's off. Where's Tilly going?
Tilly! Tilly!
She's seen something, or someone. She'll run out of steam. Tilly can't run any great distance. seen that other dog over there. There we go, investigate. So, Mrs. H and me living the dream. Yeah, whole beach is a different colour because there's no cloud above it. Yeah. Come on. Oh, two of them have decided to go up the beach and row. Go on. Come on, Jerry. Come on. Come on, Jerry. Jerry. Hurry up. Mrs. H is not keen on being filmed. At the best of times. Dolly. Right, we're back. Just had to go and pick up some dog poo. It's very difficult to do while recording. Trying to herd the dogs in the opposite direction now, back the way we came. Jerry has disappeared up there and is kicking stones around again. What? Get out of it, you big doofus. Come on, Jerry. Go down to the sea. Come in. Come on. Come and join the rest of us. Jerry. Come on. Go and try and capture him before he wanders off somewhere stupid. See, with dogs, they like to explore. Dolly. Get one on the beach, that'd be good. Get the other one on the beach, that'd be good as well. Come to get you. Got a mind of his own, this one. What are you doing, Gerard? Eh? What are you up to? No, now the other one's come. She obviously thinks he's found something interesting. She's off again, go see some up. While I follow Jerry. Right, he's making his way towards the sea again. I think he's seen another dog. He'll want to go and say hello. Right, they're all back together again. I'm the only one who's not there. Sea's still blue, the sky's still blue. Not sure if the tide's on the way out or the way in, because this sand is very wet, which kind of suggests that the sea was over the top of it not too long ago. So I imagine it's on the way out. As I say, there's one arm of the harbour. The windmill's off in the distance. Dolly's having one last paddle. Tilly's wondering what I'm up to. What's Dad doing? Hey? What's he up to? You want to tickle? Go and see your mum. Probably go, Dad gave me a tickle. Are you going to give me a tickle? Yeah, get a tickle from you as well. This is H is going to have a paddle. Dare I push her in? Right, let's make our way back then. Hey, what are you looking at? You happy? I think you are. I think you happy as well? Yeah, I'm happy as well. Then. Can I have another tickle? You can have another tickle. Right, stay here, Joey. Don't go wandering off again. Now Dolly's decided to go for a wander. I've got my trainers on, so I don't really want to go too close to the water. Hopefully you can hear the lapping of the waves. What is going on? This is the edge. Here it comes, super fast speed. Yeah. Oh, God. Nearly knocked the cameraman over. Now they're all getting excited. Chasing each other. Tilly will tolerate most things, but when they get on her nerves, she chases them off. Oh my God, super fast. What? What? Which one have you got me wet? This is it. Ooh. I think we may have worn her out. I don't know. It's a possibility. Are we going then, guys? Should we walk and then go back the way we came? Ooh. This is frankly what retirement is all about. Relaxing, pottering about, taking the dogs for a walk, keeping life as far away as possible. Real life, that is. Right, she's out in the water again. So, to the north, which that is, the clouds are building up. So I don't know if we're going to have some rain later or if it's just going to be overcast. But literally, that's the north. That way is the east. That way is the south. If you keep going in that direction, you get to France. That way is the west. If you go in that direction, you've got Chichester, Portsmouth, the Isle of Wight, Southampton, and another wet dog. Get a chance, I'll show you when we get back to the harbour wall across the Arun River to Littlehampton town itself, which is the other side of the river. Basically there are two rivers that run down into the sea. This is the Arun that goes all the way up to Arundel, where Arundel Castle is, and further north. And then to the east of Worthing there's the Ada River, which is at Shoreham, which goes all the way from the sea right up, almost to Horsham. You can follow the little streams and tributaries. But as I say, we have literally now got this beach to ourselves. And this is, what are we today, Tuesday morning, about 11 o'clock. And it's as quiet as anything. But as I say, if it's school holidays or the weekend, this beach will be packed. And they'll actually queue to park. There's so many people trying to get here. Dolly! Right, so the other side of the dunes for the beach, you can see the countryside off in the distance, gasometer at Littlehampton, golf course, Littlehampton in the distance, yeah. And more remains of this Victorian fort, which was neglected and had to get overgrown. We're now making our way back to the car park. Can you wait a minute, please? Right. Just take your time, Dolly. And always gets the two easy dogs, and I always get Dolly, who pulls like a steam train. Can you wait? There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Right, wait for a minute. So far, Roy's new belt seems to be working fine. Only had to adjust my trousers once, which is far better than it was. She's rushing off to the car, as usual. She doesn't realise she can't get in till I get there. Wait, please. There's a notice board here about this fort. Have a quick look at that. Wait. History of Littlehampton Fort. Actually Napoleonic. They were worried about Littlehampton being invaded by the French. I think we may need to build some more forts on our coast, not to defend against the French, but illegal immigrants. Luckily, this part of the coast is the widest part of the channel, so nobody ever really tries to cross at this point. If they get themselves some bigger boats, more powerful engines, I'm sure they will. Right, there's the other side of shore of Littlehampton Beach over there. The car park. There's a very old-fashioned play amusement park over there. You can see the plastic castle. It's just dawned on Mrs. H she can't get into the car. Mine's not the black BMW, mine's the other one. She's waiting. Wait. Oh, we've got a fishing boat or some kind of boat making its way up the entrance to the harbour. As I say, this harbour leads into the Arun River that goes all the way up to Arundel and the castle. Your mother's throwing water over me. She's a wonderful woman at times. You can see the entrance. It's quite a shallow harbour, but it was one they feared during the Second World War would get used by invading German troops, because it would be very easy to offload tanks and vehicles, because as you can see in the distance the beach is very shallow, not steep at all.